It wasn't me.
I
It was
said-
Fry.
I said, did you check? All right, it's 9 o'clock.
All right, push the
But we
button.
start late all the time, so why are we starting on time?
Okay, fine. We'll start late. See?
Yeah, I'm
Give it a
gonna
couple
send the
minutes,
invite to Matt, and I haven't talked with Lil Wang in a while. Why don't we try to see if we can get her on?
Did I not tell you I just sent her a really offensive message? I try it. It'll be better for you than for me.
Yeah. I'll see if I can still. I think she's still in my
It
contacts.
wasn't me.
I
It was
said-
Fry.
I said, did you
no,
check?
it's
All right, it's 9 o'clock. It's the A that's 3, not the G. You guys remember last week when I thought it was the G that was long? When I tried, no, that's 2 weeks ago when I tried to
It's
add
always
her.
been the A's and the N's, I thought.
Was it
She
the
got, like,
N's? I don't think anything.
Two A's and a couple of N's, I thought.
Well, all the G ones were Asian dudes. So, no.
I'm going there.
We've been live for about half a minute, 45 seconds, something like that. Just so you
Fine.
know.
Gosh.
I'll do
Right.
it.
Really, Sean?
I'll do it.
Nice.
I'll do it right now. Hi, this is Jason. Man, this is going so smooth. Welcome to an all new. What are we calling this one?
I just
Raging
called it
Ape?
Anecdotally Gnaw.
It's a totally not.
I got nothing really. My creative juices ran out about 35 years ago.
You mean anecdotally now?
Yeah, anecdotally, anecdotally, whatever.
However, who the hell was I crushing on? Who the hell was Matt crushing on? What the fuck's her name?
I don't know.
Damn it, Lacey Green. That
No.
I guess.
I haven't seen her in a hot minute. I wonder what happened to her.
we used to message back and forth just like ridiculous things about Lacey
still
Green.
dating Chris Raygun?
I
Or
guess
they hit, or
not,
what?
because that was apparently her way into continual fame was that she was dating Chris Raygun, and now they're not, and she's been nowhere.
Which I'll be honest, I haven't kept up with Chris Raygun either, but whatever.
I did just see Worski do a thing on No White Guilt, which
I'm
is
sorry.
a solidly alt-right podcast. Not like blonde slacking ass, but like solidly alt-right.
Yeah, sure.
But welcome to the show. We've got a fuck ton of people.
Yeah, this is,
Starting,
quite
we got
the crowd.
on the left, we'll go right. We got Big Red. How's it going, Sean? Or Josh? Damn it.
Dude, it's been years at this point. Come
It
on.
has been years, Bri.
Jesus.
I'll get Lily and Matt right just to make everybody uncomfortable.
It's going well. It's going well. I mean, I'm in gorgeous Montana, and I really want to live here now.
Those
We
pictures.
we all agreed that on media, it's just terrible. It's the worst. It's worse than New Jersey.
Thank you.
Yes.
I heard that from a
I
guy
can't do
once. Somebody I used to trust, and then he scheduled stuff to talk about during my live streams. Fucking Brett Weinstein.
Well, the deciding factor for me, what does the dating thing look like?
Do you watch the show? Like, Blonde said no. Apparently, they all have one kid and a gender studies degree.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Not true. I found a pretty cute little elementary teacher while here. She liked me on Bumble.
I saw it. I can confirm.
Well,
Well,
Extend
forgive
your
me if I
stay.
don't put a lot of stock in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we've got, besides Josh, who I keep calling Sean, we got Lily. How's it going, Lil?
What's up?
And we got Matt. That was enough from her.
I do.
Garrick, say something.
What? What'd I do now?
what happened to your sound? You were fine before. Now you sound like garbage.
Because you
Yeah.
said the magic words, we're going live.
Oh, I gotcha.
Actually, I believe your exact words were, we're live for like 45 seconds now.
Minute 45.
You know when I said I wasn't going to press the button? Totally pressed the button.
Mhm.
And Sean, how's it going, Sean?
It's going okay.
I'm so glad nobody
Fix my
watches
shit,
this.
Sean, please.
What?
I said, fix my shit, please. I'm sure you can do it remotely.
It's a
right?
secret message from under the sea, whatever it is.
Yeah. I think
Dude.
he's got
My
two
good
cans.
headphones, so
I think he's got two
just
tin
using-
cans stringed together.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey.
Okay, remember that Go mic I told you to go buy? I'm assuming you bought it.
Dude,
You plug
okay,
it in.
Stop. What you have to understand is that I'm at an RV park, and 50 other people are trying to use the same Wi-Fi as me, and it fucking sucks.
How is it
Pokemon,
different
go
from
to
any
the
other place
microphone.
in, Louisiana. That was a joke.
I am not a boomer, Jetski. You can fuck right off.
Oh shit! Where did I put the chat?
Oh man, we got people watching.
Yeah,
Just
we
Judsky.
got a
But it's
few.
just Jutski. Who cares about Jutski?
Eventually, Wolfie will be here and Steven, but give them
Yeah.
the
Well,
45 minutes it normally takes them.
If Matt promoted it, we'd have like 50 people here, and then that
I'll
would
tweet
be-
it out.
No.
Yeah, but then they
No,
would
no,
then they
don't
would
do
be
it.
mad at him
God, no.
for the garbage and no.
Yeah.
Do you not
Don't
want
do
me to
that.
tweet it out? I will if you want.
No.
Okay. All right.
God,
Thank
no.
you all
We-
for
we
deciding
will-
about my stream.
We cannot live up to their expectations.
I
Yeah, they're gonna be like,
appreciate
what the hell?
all of my guests.
Handle the pressure.
You bastards. First off, I'd like to start off with apologizing to Lily about a message I recently sent her saying that I want to do some stuff with her in October.
Okay.
That was a rush type that had to do with maybe getting on to talk about special effects in horror movies, and that's it.
Well, you don't need to apologize because I'm a woman,
That's
so
Also,
there's that.
She has
there was a
property.
series of tweets you might have
Yeah, we'll be at it for about an hour or so.
Those were
Here, you can go
I
away.
was drunk on iced tea.
I'll allow it.
All right, cool. All right. Well, then we got that done. So in my neck of the woods, I find this absolutely funny because Harry Potter's important. 20 years after they started getting written, Nashville has decided it's too dangerous to have Harry Potter in their schools because it might summon evil. So they have expressly forbid.
I mean, to be fair, I think that's true because that's all the leftover quotes. So
I mean, yeah. When did they ever lose reference? Because
Relevance?
non-stop relevance. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, I don't
Next
like
word of the day is going to be
Fry got one
vocabulary.
right. I'm happy
Hey,
for
I'm
it.
on my third drink. All right, so just chill.
We just thought it was because you were in Louisiana.
On
That's
Trailer
it.
Park
That's
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah,
could
when did
talk.
they ever lose relevance? It's been pretty consistent the whole time since it's been made into a movie, at least.
Well, I had this was an actual Mandela effect I had. I was absolutely sure that there was a 12-year period between the initial book coming out and the Chamber of Secrets, the second book, coming out for publication. I remember reading it as a child, but apparently they came out like 1 or 2 years apart, and I do not remember that at all. And I won quite a few, not to brag, because this is totally brag-worthy, but I won a bunch of Harry Potter contests. Reading them to my nephew, who was sick a lot, we would read the Harry Potter books together, which is hard to do as an adult man crying as Dobby dies. Uncle Jason,
Did you want to give him your socks, Jay?
I hope you would have gotten my sock.
It wasn't Dobby that got me. It was Hedwig. I don't know why. I just really felt attached to Hedwig.
I don't even think they showed that in the movie, did they?
They
No.
did. He caught around, yeah.
Oh.
Hedwig came flying in. Yeah. I was so pissed at the multiple Harrys. Just thinking from like a tactical point, I would have made multiple Weasley twins. It would have taken them a minute to realize, like they would have had to gone to at least 3 to find out that there was some shenanigans going about.
Rich and compelling.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna copy somebody, a twin's a really good idea.
They're not after the twins, though, Jay.
Exactly, but it would take them 3 people. They'd have to find 3 different groups to realize the twins are the fake.
Oh, fuck it. Just make everybody twins.
Exactly, dummy.
Josh, what are you doing?
Playing with a
gun.
bipod.
Yeah, see.
Stop it. Put the
What
gun
are
away.
your thoughts,
This
Matt?
is one stream.
I'm not a great Harry Potter mind, but I can vouch for that bipod. It's nice.
What bipod is it?
It's
Just a Harris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Swivel?
It's a simple little Harris.
So, how much brass did you guys haul back from the range?
None.
You didn't bring any brass
Yeah,
back?
that's for other people to harvest, which they're usually there in the mornings.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but you didn't bring back any bullets.
Oh, we
it
brought
isn't-
back live.
Yeah.
No, I meant
Yeah.
the brass. I want to reload, so.
Yeah, there's usually guys there in the mornings with big 5-gallon buckets picking stuff up.
Nice.
I assume they're prepping to go after Area 51 or something, but yeah, I don't know.
everyone
We
is-
were out for probably like 3.5 hours. So it was a long time.
Nice. What was your favorite gun so
Matt,
far?
His M1 carbine is awesome. I would like to pick one up, but
Oh, nice.
I don't have the funds at the moment. But maybe if a deal pops up someday.
he also wants a 22 caliber suppressor. Don't let him fool you.
Yeah, that was a
I
lot of
know.
fun.
So you can shoot squirrels from the comfort of your living room?
But we definitely did not do anything like that a little while ago.
You can say if you did. The ATF does not sub to me, no matter how much I try.
Well,
Do you
the,
want to tell him about? Do you want to tell him about what you ran into today and you didn't even know it existed?
what I ran into and didn't know existed? Oh yeah. Okay, so we were there, and these 2 kids are there before us. They're probably like 20 years old, and they had one of them just had a nice looking AR with like the old classic furniture on it, and he looks over at us and he's like, "Do you guys care about coat hangers?" And I was like, what the hell are you talking about? But Josh knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And so he explains it, and I was like, well, wait a minute. First of all, we're not ATF if you're not ATF. But and to be clear to anyone who listens into this, I didn't know what he was doing. I don't know how he did it. I have no intent to do what he did. But I did witness it. And I don't know his name, so I can't report it to you. But he,
And he wore a mask, so we really can't describe what he looks like either.
yeah. And anyway, he described it to me and he showed it to me, and I was and explained how it worked. And I thought, come on, this is gonna be some gimmicky shit that's not really gonna work. Lo and behold, he mag dumped, and it was very, very fast. Yeah. But I was unfamiliar with this. I've never heard of coat hanger stuff.
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
Well, it was then Josh said it's in the meme. It's in that one guy's meme.
Yep.
Yeah. But I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
No, I seriously didn't. I didn't know what this was.
I think the meme was like coming at you for some coat hanger shit, and then you break out the belt and boogaloo. Yeah.
But I was not aware that you could use a strip of metal to function in this way.
Yeah.
So this kid demonstrated it live, and yeah, it worked. It worked as advertised.
Next week you'll learn
Okay,
about
I'm gonna try and get you a meme for you
bump stuff.
if it works. We'll see.
You'll
Hopefully
learn
my
what,
guys can come
J-Fry?
through.
About the belt loop bump stock,
Oh,
the rapid
yeah.
fire.
Yeah, those are going to have to be outlawed too. All
Yep.
belt loops.
All about loops.
That would make sense because I have seen Demolition Man, and belt loops had been outlawed by 2025.
Yeah.
Or whatever the hell that took, like 2050, whatever it was.
I'm gonna have to watch that one again. I haven't seen that one in a good long time.
Wait, how does the line go? They can take our lives, they can take our dreams, they can even take our blue jeans. They can't take our freedom.
Yeah, those are William Wallace's last words. Exactly. You know, he wore a kilt, dummy.
Very pretty flannel kilt, depending on his clan too.
I believe, aren't kilts tartan?
Yeah, but they're flannel-ish
Tartan.
in color, and it depends on your clan as far as the colors.
And I'm
So,
pretty
like,
sure
for
that's still tartan. Tartan.
For instance, my clan colors are technically red and yellow.
Mine are red, white, and blue. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an orange in that yellow. You ginger. Oh, I was watching a Brad Williams special, and YouTube suggested another midget after Brad Williams, who is a dwarf comic. And she was a short little redhead, and she comes out waddling out there with a step stool, which she uses as a chair, which is hilarious. Not intentionally, but she said, "I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, one of these, a ginger." And the crowd like died. I'd never seen a crowd laugh so hard. I'm like, really? Calm down just the tiniest bit, people.
That let all the tension out of the room is what it did.
Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. Like, but then again, I saw Raw live, so I did look over at black people and see if I could laugh at certain jokes.
Speaking of comedy routines, what's the validity of these people saying that Chappelle stole Owen Jones' bit?
Oh yeah, I forgot to check on it.
The new one? I've seen the new one. What, the LGs, the B's, and the T's?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say he stole that from Owen Benjamin.
No. I've seen both bits, and besides for calling them the L's, the B's, the G's, and the T's, that's the only similarity.
Wow. Well, that's not. I don't think that counts if that's the only crossover.
Mm-hmm. Now, if Owen would have started talking about them all being in a car together, then it would have been different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not that. It doesn't seem unreasonable to think that both people could have arrived at the same letter-based nickname, given the acronym.
Yeah.
Well, and not only that, they run in the same circles. They're both comics, so
yeah.
I'm sure something got passed along.
Yeah, I'd have to listen to it. If it's not like if the punchlines and the premise, just like if it's just the label for the people that's the same, I don't think that's enough for me to call it joke stealing.
Well, I mean, maybe if one or both of them go on to Joe Rogan, he can suss it out. See,
Yeah.
he went after Garcia for it.
Has either of them spoken about it? Like, is Owen Benjamin accusing Chappelle, or is it just people watching?
I don't know. I don't watch Owen Benjamin's stuff frequently enough to say one way or the other.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. If Owen Benjamin makes it to Joe Rogan, we'll know he's made it.
Hasn't
He
he
already
done
was
it?
on
He's
it.
already been on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he?
Success.
Yeah.
Well,
Now-
He hasn't been back.
Now we
He
have to
probably
wait for-
won't be.
He definitely won't be.
Too much talking about moon landings and
The Jews.
you know,
Jews.
yeah, the Jews.
Yeah, I don't think it's the moon landings that's holding him back.
Yeah.
Or no, that was the reason. That was the Crowder breakup. Was the moon landing stuff, right? That's why. At least that's,
Yeah,
I can't
supposedly.
remember.
No, that was
Yeah.
the weed.
Oh no, but that's with Rogan, not with Owen Benjamin.
Talking
Right.
about the
Wait,
Jews,
is
that's
Crowder
totes
never
of
going
gross.
back on Rogan again?
No, I don't think they have beef, but that one episode of Crowder and Rogan where like Rogan always wants to talk weed, but where he really pushed the weed talk on him and then Crowder kind of got
Oh.
defensive.
I'll be damned. He's been on there 1, 2, 3 times for real.
Owen Benjamin has?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my God, Owen Benjamin made it. You
1,
didn't even know it.
Yeah, no shit. He's big timing.
He kind of undid himself, is what he did.
Yeah. There was a thing in one of my Facebook groups. It was a horror group that said Netflix rates how scary a horror movie is based on when people turn it off. And I thought
that's a very poor measure.
that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, judging by that, the newest Amy Schumer special is the scariest thing on Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh,
That or the new Rodney Carrington one.
Is there another
Wait,
Amy
yeah.
Schumer? I watched the Leather special and I'll never watch.
Yeah, there's one after that.
oh.
No.
Oh God.
Unlike you.
I forgot. There is one where it's like, isn't she pregnant during that one?
No, there's
Or
one that
something?
she's post-marriage, post-pregnancy.
Maybe
it's
that's.
like
maybe I did see it. I don't
Really
know.
new. Like this year new.
All right. Unlike all of you, I am not a cringe connoisseur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Amy Schumer
but,
does push the limits.
But Matt, I do have a comment on how you are different from Rose McGowan.
Okay.
It's very
Yeah,
simple.
I would like to know because I need to differentiate.
Okay, it's very simple. She has had a peak and has fallen to this level. This is your peak thus far.
I like that. So I'm not on a downfall.
Correct.
This is this is the height.
for you.
Well, I mean,
So-
still her downfall would be my height, but at least I'm on the up.
Hey, you still have up to go, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't confirm this, but pretty sure you have a penis and she doesn't.
Well, yeah, I got that going for me, I guess.
Josh, little assistance here.
On what? You seem
What? Nothing, bro.
just
Nothing.
fine
Nothing, bro.
drowning yourself.
No, I'm good. I don't need help. Shit. Just peek over the next time you're at a stadium, at the urinal. For help.
That would assume that I actually go to sports events.
Sports events, nice.
Yeah.
She had one of those Philly D sports shirts. Is that guy still around? He's still doing stuff?
Yeah, he's still a dick and a douche. Yes, he's still around.
A fence sitter so far that
Is he a dick though? Why is he a dick?
Oh, well, he does claim to be of the center, but you know
Yeah,
he's not. He's absolutely not. By the way he defends and what he says. I was shocked as hell to find out he was straight when he had a wife and a kid. Because I remember him from like 6-8 years ago, and it was just all boobies all the time.
Bro, that was really
Hey,
trying
now,
his best.
Jay, come on. You know it's just a good cover.
Lindsay, will you be my beard? We need to pop out one of those kids, so put on these shoulder pads.
God. Anyway. Oh, can we cover one news topic real quick, which is the thing that we talked about before the stream?
We should probably do one.
Lawrence.
I mean,
At least,
Lawrence
yeah.
O'Donnell.
Yeah. What
oh,
about
good.
Okay.
A new topic no one's heard before.
that? Would
All right.
Yeah.
only beat to hell last week, but okay.
Well, just real quick, because this is an interesting conspiracy theory, and I kind of enjoy it. Since I have the shitty audio, though, can you guys push it through?
Well, okay. So
no.
what is
This
the
is your
what is
baby.
the
You
point
hatch
that
it.
you want to talk about?
Basically, what Dan Bongino said, that this is a what did he call it? A cardinal play. It's basically what Tyrion did with Game of Thrones.
Oh. So the some sort of allegation is that Mastermind Trump, the stable genius, utilized a tactic that basically is telling different people who he believes are the leak.
Leaks.
Yeah, that certain information, and each one was different. So the one that got linked can be directly connected back to the person he told the misinformation to. A small example of that is telling your secretary that a package will arrive Tuesday, telling your office manager a package will arrive Wednesday, and telling your business partner a package will arrive Thursday. And when you get raided by the police, the day that you get raided, then you know on which day is who was the leak.
I don't know, man. Just Occam's razor. I mean, not that that's not possible, but I'm going to pull a Lawrence O'Donnell here anyway and say that's fake news and we shouldn't have reported it. Not because it's necessarily fake, but because we haven't vetted it.
Yeah.
So I'll give that the non-disavowal that he gave his story.
Yeah.
The non-retraction.
Yeah, I don't buy
But like I said, the one thing that supports it is the one person who resigned from the Trump campaign or the Trump
White
what
House.
is it, cabinet,
Yeah.
White House.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
she was a aide to the president.
Yeah, thank you.
But I'm not buying the 4chan thing because I got from my reliable source that you might tune into on Sunday nights that there was no shown timestamp, which would be literally the most important part of that the post. Like,
And
if
you
were
would
to-
assume it's concealed for a reason if they're not
Exactly.
showing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
if you take the screenshot of the post, the most important part of that post, not the header that says Lawrence O'Donnell, it's the tail end that says on this date.
Yeah.
But
And what was the lead time? What was the proposed lead time between sending Lawrence O'Donnell that information and when he went on TV and actually said it?
I don't think they said, the 4chan post said. It just said, I sent him this and he ran with it. But I don't think a specific timeline was given.
Yeah. But Rachel Maddow coming out with that the breaking Trump tax returns from
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
24 years ago, 26 years ago, or whatever.
Yeah, she had a real hard on for getting anything against Trump.
Well, wasn't it?
I wonder what her numbers are like these days.
What wasn't it? The MSNBC that had the satellite label for the White House was like trash man or trash person or something like that. Trash human. Garbage person.
Garbage human? That was what Sarkeesian called Sargon.
Yeah.
No. They had a label and they lost the connection and it went to the screen and it had like trash human or something written on it. No one remembers that?
No.
No.
That doesn't even ring a bell.
Mm-mm.
Pretty sure that was another Mandela thing that you've got going on there in that brain of yours.
I got something going on up here. Fuck yeah.
Which I guess, Lily could find out in October about.
I got some stuff going on. You want to do it with me? That is totally inappropriate. I was busy when I messaged that. That was
that doesn't help, dude. Back that
No,
off, too.
to be fair, it was typed one-handed. So
And
no,
on
not
that
like
note-
that. No,
Dig deeper.
no.
You'll get through to China here eventually. Keep going.
Okay. Why is this hole so deep? News? Calls?
Okay, so the only thing that I saw that was kind of new today was this whole Deborah Messing thing is kind of blown up in her face.
Oh, yeah. Where'd that go? I saw the stupid tweet, but what happened with that?
Apparently, she sent out another one where she got a phone number and she's telling people to text her in support of her and getting them to name the donors.
Wait, who's the number to?
She says it's hers, but it's obviously one she set up because she literally didn't know the number when she made the quick video that she put out for. I'll see if I can find the tweet and send it over to you.
Yeah, I'll go to her Twitter account right now. I'm not sure I
Yeah.
understand exactly what she's trying to get people to do.
To dox people supporting Trump's reelection, I think.
Yeah, the prior tweet. Okay, yeah. So she says we need to come together. Let's talk. Really talk. Text me 646-766-1007. And then she's got a minute-long video.
Right, and if you watch it, she kind of stumbles over the number because it's like she doesn't know it. Because, of course, she just set it up yesterday or today to make it a thing.
But is this related to her prior call, which was like find out who's going to this Hollywood fundraiser for
Yes.
Trump and dox them?
I think it's a continuation of the same thing. She's unrepentant about being basically Joseph McCarthy at this point.
Shocker! It's going to be John Voight,
Clint Eastwood.
Stephen Baldwin, Clint Eastwood.
Dean
he has a
Cain.
+1, but he will be talking to his chair. Dean Cain. The bad guy, Agent Johnson from Die Hard, not the black one. He's got the pot-marked face.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I can never
he
remember his
plays
name.
always a Colombian or something.
Robert Davi.
But wait, what is Dean Cain doing there?
Well, he's not. He actually. Dean Cain was the one who's texted. He's like, "Well, I've got something else going on that day, but I totally would have."
Yeah.
Oh.
Did Trump respond to Deborah Messing? Because some of these tweets suggest that he did, but I don't see.
I think he didn't
Probably.
respond to her, but kind of subtweeted by mentioning it in one of his own.
Well,
Yeah, I think he tweeted that like she used to suck up to him and call him sir and shit.
Let's see.
I thought that's what I read. I forget though.
Yeah. Well, Trump can be a little loose now. He's pretty happy with the playing field right now. He Gillibrand was the one he was really scared of.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't like the 40 chess, but sometimes he posts something out there that I'm like, you fucking guy.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to make it to the primaries at this point?
It comes down to what happens when I think it really depends who or how long Warren and Sanders stay in. The longer they stay in, the more it benefits Biden. But if one of them drops out early and that support base consolidates, then I think Biden's in trouble.
Well, we all know that Bernie's not going to do anything rational or right to help anybody else out in the party, so he's staying in forever. And Warren's got to be there to run interference for when Biden's brain finally breaks, undeniably, and she has to step in. So none of them are going anywhere, that I can tell.
Yeah, it was really solid. Everyone was pulling for Camilla until Gabbard just whacked the schmoly out of her.
Yeah, she's done. I think for sure.
Yeah, because that's where between Bernie and
or browbeating Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Well, when is the next debate? Is it this week?
It's next Thursday.
She's not there though.
It's September 12th.
Yeah, she's not there. But Yang and the fruity hippie chick, Marianne Williamson's going to be there, I think.
Oh, I thought she's
Yang
out.
made
I think
it?
Maybe
Yang's in,
not.
but I think Williamson is out.
Shit.
Oh no, it's the one that nobody can remember. Klobuchar.
She's in.
Oh yeah.
Which
My
makes
Uncle
no
Dick
damn
in the
sense.
deer stand.
So wait,
Amy Klobuchar.
what happened to the two reasonable guys?
Hobcomb salad.
What happened to the two what guys?
The two reasonable guys.
Oh, Delaney and maybe Bullock.
What do you think?
Even though I hate Bullock, they didn't qualify.
Well, let's get real here. What are the chances of any white guy besides Biden getting the nod from these?
Yeah, why does he get a pass on it? I don't understand.
Because of his boss, of course.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
President
because
My
of,
Boss gives him a
His
pass.
boss.
I think they're heavily leaning towards Warren, since they obviously see no path for Kamala Harris, who is just awful.
I wouldn't be that worried about Warren.
It's insane.
I think you can really hit Warren hard on the Indian stuff.
Dude,
Well, who
can't
can't Trump hit hard though?
How much more intersectional can you get? You're a female 160, 110.
That's why I
64th
think
Cherokee?
that they're still pissed about Camilla getting rotated by Tulsi Gabbard, because that was going to be their long-term play, because she's a woman and of color, even though she's not African American.
Yeah.
And she had
Well, that's a conspiracy
enough
theory,
experience.
actually. Be careful.
It's a conspiracy theory to say that she's Jamaican and Indian.
That's what I heard in some of that. It was, remember when Trump had that social media summit? And they, the NBC News reporting that I saw, because of course controversial figure Tim Pool and others were in attendance, and they said Tim Pool and this other guy have floated conspiracy theories like Kamala Harris is not an African American.
But she's not.
Yeah,
As for
she's
that.
literally not. I know white South Africans that are more African American than that woman.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it goes back to the whole Barack Obama's not African American either.
Why doesn't he
Go
count?
on.
He there's the heritage of being an African American. Barack Obama is half black, but his father is from Kenya.
Yeah,
Wasn't an African American.
He's African, but he wasn't American. So his
but isn't Obama an American?
He is.
But he's not
Obama
African.
is. Yeah,
His dad
he
is
doesn't have. He doesn't have the heritage of slavery. He doesn't have the heritage of
I see.
cornbread and chicken feet and black stuff.
Spirituals and loud, obnoxious
about
Baptist
the
services.
Well, yeah, I mean that's my problem with the whole thing. Is like I don't care what label you use, but the implication they're going to go for is that you have some connection to slavery or Jim Crow. If you can't demonstrate that, then who cares?
And Obama didn't have that, and neither does Kamala Harris.
Yeah, and
Who
frankly,
was
I don't
mentioned in
care
the
if
Dave
you do
Chappelle
have
special.
I don't care if you do have a connection to slavery or Jim Crow either. It's still not our responsibility to atone for such things. Obviously,
Well, that's
We'll
what
see
they
in
tried to hit
2020,
Biden
sir.
with. What, 2 months ago, when they were hitting Biden with that for having defended some of the old Dixiecrats.
yeah, and he did it again. He praised another segregationist this week. I forget
Did
what
he
guy
really?
specifically.
Jesus
I heard
Christ.
that. Yeah, I heard the clip. And then did you hear the great Biden comment today at the Iowa State Fair? He said we're going to ban magazines that hold multiple bullets. So
So
turn 'em all
every
in.
single one of them, it's bolt action for everybody now.
Well,
Internal, external, detachable, whatever. They're all gone.
well, it's a double
to-
barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
To quote Joe or Beto O'Rourke, that's fucked up.
Well, did you see that too? Not only that stupid quote of his, now Moms Demand Action is making that into a T-shirt. A Beto that this is fucked up T-shirt.
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't Mom's Demand Action? Wasn't that the?
Moms Demand. Oh no, that is the name. That is the name of the. I thought I misstated it, but yeah, that's the name of the group. I always just think it's funny because Moms Demand Action has kind of a sexual connotation too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They demand some action. Aren't they the?
Like, let's go with that.
Yeah.
No, wasn't the bunch of little girls that kept saying the fuck word? Wasn't that?
Oh, that was some
Mom's Demand Action?
anti-Trump stuff. I don't think that was
Yeah, that was
them.
an anti-Trump deal.
Oh no! Okay, so the O'Rourke campaign is selling "This is fucked up" shirts after the mass shooting. I mean, okay, it's kind of fucked up to capitalize on this, but okay. Oh, so this is what it is. Beto's campaign is selling the shirt. I can drop it in the chat here if you want to see the shirt. And it just says "This is fucked up" like 8 times because, of course, that means that it's more fucked up than if you just said it once. And the proceeds will benefit Moms Demand Action.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course they repeat it like that means.
Yeah. They should have put the clap hand emojis, but you know, same effect. End gun violence.
Somebody did that
now.
on Twitter where they had one that was making the rounds that says no civilian needs an AR-15.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I saw
Like
that one.
repeat. And I was like, yeah, today I learned I'm not a civilian.
I guess
I
so.
saw someone reply to that and
Oh,
say,
dude.
no civilian needs 2 cats a bunch of times.
That's true. They
It made me
don't.
laugh.
And they never
Dude,
think
I
that
was,
through. It's like, what kind of boring society would we live in if we all lived only according to our needs? That'd be a crappy way to live, man. The whole point is you're supposed to be free to pursue riches and excesses and luxury and whatever you want, whatever your heart desires.
Not even that. Just to progress towards innovation of
Sure.
Forwarding the species as a whole. But anyway,
Living according to your needs is being a hobo on the San Francisco streets. I don't want that.
Yeah, well, that's communist Russia. That's
Yeah.
North Korea. That's just a lot of things. But anyway, I recently subscribed to the Daily Wire, so I went full bore, and I listened to the last bit of Pierce Morgan and Ben Shapiro, and man, I'm just this fucking close to getting off the Shapiro train or whatever you want to call it.
Really, you were mad at Ben from that interview?
Yeah, because he's not Second Amendment. He doesn't believe in fully automatic weapons. No bomb stocks,
was this
all
the
that kind of stuff, yeah.
this was behind the paywall? I didn't listen to the
Yeah.
last section, so maybe I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
Ben has
okay
always
with
said that, he doesn't. But he just said full auto, or what else did he say?
Pierce Morgan
something
asked him,
Jewish.
Is it okay that they ban fully automatic weapons? And he said, "Yeah, I'm okay with that."
But that's the thing is, well, I can't. My whole thing on full auto is I just can't give you a distinction that is satisfactory. And I know that's not a great argument. It's not really an affirmative case for full auto. But I can't tell you why you should have a right to defend yourself with a semi-auto in a way that doesn't extend to fully auto if that's what you want. I can't make that argument.
I don't understand why you have the distinction. What makes full auto any less lethal or any more lethal than semi-automatic? Other than you're going to expend all your ammunition quicker.
Yeah, you're going to end up hitting the same person.
Right. Well,
I'm fine with that, so I can shoot you.
Right now is that you live in America. Living in America means you abide by the Constitution.
Yeah.
I want my naval cannon,
Second
damn it.
Amendment. And the Second Amendment specifically states, shall not be infringed, which means full auto, explosives, whatever. Go for it.
It doesn't say go for it.
That was kind of the frustrating aspect of going out today, because I've never shot suppressed until today, and And yeah, overall it was way more enjoyable, and it's obviously way less loud, and for a whole bunch of reasons. I would love to go to the shop and buy several cans off the shelf right now, and I can't because of all the
Yeah,
the
it's just
regulations.
pleasant.
But
It's
yeah,
far
am I
more
any more
pleasant.
dangerous? Am I what?
No,
I think
just
I'm much
Uncle
more
Sam wants
courteous
to-
of a neighbor there with those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Uncle-
overseas
exactly.
it's mandatory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Uncle Sam just wants to grift
Yeah.
$200 off you for every can you buy.
Yeah.
Which at the time it started, $200 was significant.
It was
It
like
just hasn't been updated.
$2,500 or something like that. It was
Yeah.
the equivalent of $2,500
Oh my
in
God.
today's money.
I mean, the gun itself was $12. Like
Mhm.
$25 gets you a
Well,
brand
to
new
be fair,
Thompson
no,
submachine gun.
A
Yeah.
new Thompson ran about $128.
Sean, what are you looking up?
After
I'm not looking
45.
up anything right now. Why?
Something's going on.
No,
on
that's
the
what it
screen.
ran in 1928. It was an expensive firearm to produce.
That's not what your mom said.
Whatever.
Well, a couple
So
of minutes
guys,
ago,
You're just
Yeah.
pissed because I'm
I
actually
looked up
right,
the
Jay.
thing Matt linked, but that's it.
Yeah, I personally, just personally, the faster you empty a magazine, the happier I am, because that means it takes you that much longer to reload the magazine, or it's that much sooner for you to reload the magazine. That is when you get attacked. Just like the guy who went into the Waffle House and fired at a bunch of people, and as soon as his magazine went dry, he was attacked. So it was a small enclosed space, and he was only
Forgot about
aiming
that
at one
one.
half. Yeah, and the guy ended up burning himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because they grabbed the barrel or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, not genius. But that's what you need. I
It was the
don't.
people taking him out
That's
who
another
grabbed the
thing I
barrel.
wanted to ask you guys.
Yeah, you do what you got to do in
Was
that scenario, I
Crenshaw
guess.
right about the statement that he made on Joe Rogan?
What was the statement?
That whoever's in control of the barrel is in control of the firearm.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's true.
There's no way around that.
No, if I've grabbed the barrel and I'm pointing it up, you're no longer killing people. So I am in control of the aim. You're in control of the trigger, but you're not killing anybody else once I've got control of the barrel.
Fair enough.
Shapiro he's been bothering me since the Michelle Fields thing. Every 2 to 3 months he comes out with his bullshit, very liberal, whatever point. But, when Reagan was president, he gave amnesty to, I don't know, Mexico or whatever the shit. A large portion. At that time, the conservative way of thinking was Latinos are naturally conservative. They love the God. They are a tight-knit family and community, and that they would vote Republican. And that's Reagan's fault. He was wrong. So any further amnesty in the future benefits the progressives because of the free stuff. Shapiro knows this. And he still says, I don't care what color you are. I care about your politics. Overwhelmingly, the culture and the color, which are pretty much the same in all of South America, everyone's brown. That translates to their politics being what you're against. So yeah, you're full of shit. That's just something you say to not sound racist when you're 100% full of shit on it. And that is why
it's hard to deny the correlation. I wonder what he would say in response.
that his wife's a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, he hadn't got it in yet, so it had to be there eventually.
Yeah.
And of course, that's in terms of immigration policy and stuff, that's really hard to vet, I would imagine, at least. Like, can you vet real allegiance to America and the philosophy it's built upon? I mean, someone could just say, yeah, I it's just easy to lie. You know what I mean? It's not hard to present yourself as someone who believes in that philosophy and will vote accordingly, whether or not it's actually true. I mean, how do How do you control for that?
Well, that's an interesting thing I've been thinking about a lot. It's how do you find a proxy for responsibility, which is there's a lot of ways to go about it. I mean, it's a very complex problem.
Yeah, I mean, we have a ton of Mexicans coming in just dying to work.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a ton of Mexicans coming in dying to not have to work.
Well, a lot of them just flatly die in the desert because coming in at this time of year is fucking retarded.
Yeah, well, they're still dying. Point is, some want to work, some don't want to work.
Jay, but does that make them American or not? Just that they're willing to work.
No, but when you point to the ones who don't want to work, they point to the ones who do want to work. So that's not the establishment. And the worst part is, my favorite immigrants, the ones who come here loving every single thing about America and wanting to be an American and trying their best and wanting to vote wonderful President Trump for a second term, even though they can't vote yet, they're eventually going to have kids who fucking love Mexico. Never been there, don't even speak the language, still loving it. It's every Arab in Dearborn loves their native land that they've never been to. And I'm like, the Dearborn police, because Dearborn is Dearborn's Dan.
Well, could that
Dearborn
be
had
a factor? Well, could that just be the factor of nostalgia from the parents?
No, because the parents tell them the way it is. It's the colleges that make them feel special about it. They don't feel that way in junior high or high school, except for the Mexican kids who come from Mexico, who are all La Raza or whatever the shit. But in Dearborn, they had to explain to the police the reason that a certain demographic does not pull over and will die in a fiery crash because they can't drive or shit is that in Saudi Arabia or especially in Iran or Iraq, sorry, that when Saddam's troops pulled you over, that ended with you on your knees and getting shot in the back of the head. So they had to take cultural courses in pulling over people in dresses. Sorry, throbes. That's just happens to be how it works.
And that's why Ben Shapiro sucks.
Well, I said Jewish like 10 minutes ago. No, it's the every 2 to 3 months him coming out of just things that antithetically oppose what he talks about.
I mean, I stopped for a little while after the Charlottesville stuff because I was very annoyed. Because I thought the Charlottesville take on Trump was really unfair and not an accurate representation of what he had said. And it's
good people on both sides, end quote.
To this day,
by the pussies, thing.
Well, I mean, even if you just take that quote, to me, it's still obviously true. Like, I guess it depends on what your definition of a good person is. I don't care what your beliefs are so long as you aren't violating the rights of others. And I think
it falls down to people of good intentions.
Okay, but isn't that true as well? I mean, were there not people there on both sides of that issue who disagreed but were not out there to harm other people? Right. Like, I've never understood this controversy other than Nazis, you know?
Yeah, and that just happened with the that thing Sargon was supposed to attend in New York that ended up in New Jersey or whatever.
Oh, it was supposed to be in New Jersey and ended up in Philadelphia. It was the Mines in Real Life thing.
Oh, they moved it?
Yeah, they had to because the first venue kicked them out.
Bombs and death threats came to that little company.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing that happened with... See, I've been a Republican for pretty close to 20 years. I was through the Bush administration. I was through the Obama administration. During the Obama administration, we'd be at Defensive Pistol Shooting Association type events. And literally, the ATF would be out there with a video camera getting everyone's license plate.
Oh, what the fuck?
Now, you don't have to do that. If you want to get everyone's license plate, you walk the parking lot with a regular-ass camera-looking camera down at your side with a leash in your other hand and pretend you're looking for your dog. and you walk all the way down one row and all the way back down, not have like literally a full-size VHS capable camera shoulder mounted pointed at it was a tactic to make you know that you're under his thumb, just like when he closed down the parks and took the water or the handles from the water fountains, just to make sure everybody felt the pain of a closed down government.
Huh.
But when they went to the Unite the Right, this was a bunch of right-wing white people going to an event that was erected. The Lee statue was erected by the Daughters of the Confederacy, a Democratic group.
Oh, of course.
The
Entire.
racists. Yes. Hey, they switched sides.
No, I know.
Never mind that 80% of 80% of Republicans voted for the Civil Rights Act and 63% of Democrats. There was a switching of sides. Some point between when they freed the slaves and Johnson said, "I'll get those niggers voting Democrat for the next 200 years." There was the switching of sides.
That's a direct quote. Is it not?
Yes, direct quote. I heard Johnson say it.
Yeah.
Speaking of marches, did
with my eyes.
anything come up for Straight Pride parade or something?
I was just reading about it a little bit ago.
It
doesn't sound like there were significant there was significant conflict, but I did see a guy dressed up as Pepe carrying around a Sargon pillow.
Awesome.
So it looked kind of like more like a, I don't know, maybe a virgin parade over a straight pride parade.
I heard most of the shoes were last season.
So come on, Matt.
It looks pretty bad, dude. I'm telling you, take a look and judge for yourself. Maybe it was misrepresented.
But
that's right. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. I said first. Go ahead.
I have. I mean, obviously, like I don't take issue with people who want to march for straight pride or whatever, or march for whatever cause you want. But it is disheartening to, I look on Facebook or whatever, and old friends of mine talking about this sort of thing. People who seem to believe that a straight pride parade is itself inherently hateful. That's really frustrating to see. But I was looking at some of the coverage earlier, and that was the same thing, that the concept is itself hateful, just marching for whatever it is, like traditional marriage or whatever it is they care about.
I don't care for a march on the default position, because that's what it is.
I suppose.
Straight is default.
But if you support the right to march for gay pride, then this is. I mean, I don't want to go to a gay pride parade either, and I don't really want to go to this parade. But I don't understand how people are looking at one and saying what a beautiful gesture, and the other saying disgusting hate.
Well, it's the straight pride parade hasn't upped their fetish game yet. That's really what it boils down to. We got to get some good straight fetishes, and then we'll get the numbers.
So we should go Ken Bone and go for prego porn or something.
No. See, here's the thing. I've been to nude beaches. You don't want to see people nude at nude beaches. The people that will get naked, you don't want to see naked.
What happened to Ken Bone with pregnant porn? What?
Well, he was everybody's darling for a while, and then somebody went back and got his search history or something like that and found.
I was going to say, I learned not that long ago that Ken Bone follows me on Twitter, and I was like I felt like I've made it. Fucking Ken Bone. I don't know if I follow him back, but I should. I'm going to look right now.
Wait, well, is it the legit Ken Bone, or is it somebody just posing?
No, it is him. It's blue checked. Yeah, he still follows me. I'm following him.
I'm sorry, blue check doesn't mean shit anymore. As far as authentication.
That guy, the one that was wearing red, I think he was like running for president or something. It has his picture. Yeah, this is him, man. That guy, I didn't know that though. I didn't know he got into like some porn controversy.
Who was it? Chew on Head had talked about it for a hot second.
But it wasn't illegal porn. It was just what?
No, yeah, it's basically the same thing as the guy that got busted for the tentacle stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
that was different.
Which he also handled it wrong. If you get caught with weird porn, you say, "Yeah, I was looking at weird porn, and guess what? You do too. Leave me alone."
Oh, I started a witch hunt on Blonde for that tentacle because of Eichenwald. I got Face to do some. I got Steven to do some. I ripped off a couple of old pictures that she had posted, and then she realized Seattle Needle had the beast tentacles, And then she posted, "Oh look, I guess I've known this longer than I thought." And I was like, "Damn it, you ruined it for me!" And it just died. I'm like,
Hold on 1 second. Jusky, you are going to hell for that one.
What did he say?
Not kidding. AIDS is a straight fetish.
yeah, Saint asked, "What?"
Well, what is it? Speaking of AIDS, I saw what it says on Deborah Messing's Twitter
Saint
profile.
dinosaur AIDS.
Well, it was something like what does it say? Here it is. Actor Mama, global ambassador for HIV/AIDS, which for
she's
PSI.
she's had that since Will and Grace.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
because of all the gays.
What's PSI? Some like AIDS awareness organization? I don't know.
Probably.
But just the way she phrases it makes it sound like she's promoting HIV/AIDS, which she is.
Pounds per square inch. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't know what. Well, let's see if I can find it. PSI AIDS. Let's search that.
Okay.
It is some.
Look at pictures.
Who are,
No,
what
no.
do. Well, what's it?
That's wrong.
Yeah, I'll look at the image search in a second. It's some global AIDS awareness organization. I don't know what the acronym actually stands for because it doesn't say.
Bryden started a group called ARC. It was alt-right. It was alt-right coalition, and turns out it's like the American Retardation Council or something like that.
They still use the term retardation?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like a 40-year-old council. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so the day that
Boston, that dude's fucking retarded.
Yeah. That day AOC
Wicked fucking retarded.
Yeah. The day AOC came out with those tweets about dinosaur AIDS and all that stuff, I had just watched a movie called Thaw on HBO that starred Val Kilmer. He didn't star. He was in it for like the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes because Val Kilmer doesn't do movies. But it was all about global warming. So it was a full propaganda about global warming, but it had a parasite that thawed from a mammoth and it touched to humans and it kept spreading from human to human. And Val Kilmer, in his Val Kilmerness, was going to he injected himself with a parasite and was going to fly to civilization to raise awareness of global warming by spreading it. And he assumed that the American CDC would shut it down. But I was like, well, it just came out on HBO. Did you watch this? Is that what you're talking about? Is that where you're getting your news from, AOC?
I'm wondering how she's doing now that What's His Nuts was fired or moved on to whatever he moved on to.
The
guy that she was accused of funneling money to inappropriately, that was like leading her campaign. It's basically like her manager / handler that was feeding her talking points.
Oh, the Indian guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't really done much since he's left, except for this, dinosaur diseases thing.
Well, she became a member of the Squat.
Yeah.
Wait, no, not the Squat. What's it called? Squat. Squat.
Well, Congress is on break too, so they're not really doing anything.
Yeah. Well, they come back this week, don't they? It's just August.
Yeah, I think
Omar's got to lay low for a while.
Well, Omar's got her own controversy about what is this? I don't know exactly what's going on, but she had some affair and like paid the guy off with campaign money or something like that.
Like 2/3 of her campaign, where she's not running in the off years, is still going to fundraising.
Yeah, he's been submitting, his company which is literally him and one other dude, have been submitting bi-weekly more than $2,000 travel expenses to her campaign that she's been paying. And then he confessed to his wife that he was having an affair with her and was leaving his wife.
But she, being a good liberal woman, was like, "We can deal with it." He's like, "No, I'm gone, bitch."
Oh my god.
All right, I think I might get set up for dinner, gentlemen.
Well,
Thanks for
go ahead,
dinner.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy said dinner. So
No Olive Garden.
I guess we could go. We could head out, get some Olive Garden. I don't know if they're open though. It was weird. There were just a lot of like A lot of places, more places closed today than I expected. I figured that most would be open, but who knows?
Labor Day, dude.
Yeah,
Come
no,
on.
but like
Yeah,
it's also a good
restaurants should still
shopping
be
day.
open. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what's a good day to shut everything down besides Christmas?
Thanks.
Yes,
Let's try to go today. Screw it, Matt. Let's try to go to Olive Garden.
Well, just someone
Tonight.
Google
Let's
it
look
first.
let's look at the hours, or we could go.
Till 10 o'clock.
They're open that late, huh?
Mhm. You got to get rid of those breadsticks.
I'm intrigued now.
They turned the
But it
clothes
says Labor
overnight.
Day might affect these hours on Google.
Well, we can call. I can call them real quick and find out.
We could just go later
Yeah,
in
hit
the
'em up.
week.
That's true.
My mind is set on grilling, dude.
All right. I will try these chicken apple brats.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, chicken applesauce is just so good.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know
like
if you're
it's
being
a
sarcastic or
surprise,
not,
so.
but it's legit.
No,
Right.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Trust the fat kid.
Yeah, exactly. Don't trust a thin chef.
All right.
I got
well,
all the cred on donuts and whatnot.
I'm
Good
glad you had a good
chatting,
time, and take care of our redheaded stepchild, please.
Yes,
I'll,
please.
I'll do my best.
Or-
I can assure
or
you
don't.
we're well defended thanks to him. My God,
yeah,
dude.
he basically. I
We're
can't wait for him to
basically
get
walking
pulled
on a
over,
pile of
hauling
guns
that.
today.
Yeah, hauling that
Which
arsenal
actually
back
he
home.
did get flashed by Hypo to told him to slow down, but we didn't get pulled over. So not that there was anything illegal. It's just it's an odd bit of cargo.
You're gonna be covering your
Yeah.
own self here on the next show.
Just don't let him steal your soul, okay? That's all we ask.
Steal my soul.
He's a ginger.
Yeah.
He's a ginger.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry, that one went over my head. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Well, the Soul Stealer's getting off as well.
All right.
Later.
Night, guys.
All
Lily,
right.
it is the top of the hour. Are you staying or are you going?
I think I'm gonna dip out, but it has been fun, and
Alrighty.
we should reconvene when someone has honor killed Ilhan for her misdeeds.
Mhm.
Sorry, it's true.
Maybe your brother,
Stay
maybe your
highly
brother will
suspicious.
come through.
All right.
Good night.
Like,
10 o'clock.
Good
Matt's
night.
leaving. 10 o'clock. Lily's leaving. 10 o'clock. Everyone's leaving except for me. I'm here still.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm still here. Come on, man. I have no life.
We had 9 watching at one point. Watch it dip down to like 3.
What? I'd still have 3 people watching? Psyched.
It's us three. Come on.
I want to give Lily so much shit for her leaving when Matt left.
Be sure to.
Yeah.
Well, she's, you know what? As far as I'm concerned, everybody's got an open invite come Mondays for this nonsense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, not everybody. Just
Well, no, yeah, not everybody.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll get
a lot of people.
What was that Oriental kid's name?
Oh, Gabe, Wandersing.
Yeah, Wandersing. Get him back.
Yeah, he's
Or
still
even
had
worse,
better
we could-
audio than Garrick.
Hey, even worse, we could possibly get Jutsky in here.
Saying I don't even know who the fuck you are.
See, if we had Judsky in here, there would be literally nobody to watch.
The Saints here, so that's good. We got Poet. Oh, Poet with the wrench. That's nice that Poet has a wrench. I was recently on a Poet live stream. I didn't have a wrench. Again, there was no wrenchiprosity between the channels. No matter how much I bitched about not having a wrench. But this is my channel. I can bitch about that. Oh, it's not my channel. God damn it.
Once we fix your computer issues.
Yeah. Yeah, once I get 1,000 subscribers, I can lynch money off of people. Mooch it. Well, some people are a poet and they don't even know it. That's how you accidentally become a poet.
Yeah. Although, Jutsky, I will grant you that usually Lily does tend to rant more, but since Matt's here, she shuts up. She
Yeah,
never
that was
plays.
that was unusual for her. She's very verbose.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm going to have her
Whenever
back a
she's
lot
gonna
in
hang out
October.
from-
That's fine.
Yeah.
You said
Whenever.
you're going to have her in October, is what you're saying?
What did I say? Hold on. What did I say? I said,
Hang on. Roll that back.
I said
But no, that's the thing I notice whenever we're on a hangout with Matt is like dead silence from her. She will not say a thing.
I want to do some stuff with you in October. That's what I said. Fucking retard.
Nice. I like it. Pursue it.
Yeah. I just want to do some stuff with you.
I want to do things to you.
Yeah. Stuff and things.
Anyway.
When we talked about AOC, that wasn't really important. We nothing on the hoax hate front.
Talked about messing a little bit. What was the
Yeah,
other thing I had something
At a certain point, we're just recapping. Hurricane Dorian. We didn't talk about. It hit, and there's at least 5 dead.
Where?
And it's not coming my way. I am
It's
so
fucking
happy.
Florida, of course. You know what? Do you guys remember the tsunami that hit Japan, giving America like a 12-hour warning that a tsunami or that a tidal wave was coming to America?
Yeah.
Fucking, we had one death of a jackass with a camera out on a boat. Name was Justin. It's my little brother's name. He died, drowned from getting knocked off his boat to the tidal surge. Like, you fucking dummy.
Well, I will say that tidal wave, the only effect I ever felt from it was I had to wait 3 extra days for my Game Boy to get serviced.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Well, they're not Americans because it's only hit the Bahamas so far.
Mm.
You know, it's still got. Actually, I don't know how much time it's got.
It's supposed to hit early tomorrow morning into Florida, but then again, the way they've projected it, it's going to scrape the coast, so it's not even going to hit. The eye is not coming onto land at all. It's just going to be the outer edge of it. It's going to scrape Florida and up through the Carolinas, and then it expects to blow back out.
Hazard wind gusts up to 165 miles. The storm surge of 12 to 18 feet above normal tide levels with higher destructive waves. These hazards will continue over Grand Bahama Island. Okay, singular for some reason. Isn't it Bahamas plural? Grand Bahamas Island? No, everything is saying Bahamas singular. Okay, I thought there were.
No, Grand Bahama is the name of that one island. The Bahamas are multiple islands. So each island has its own name and is a Bahama island.
Yeah, but it's like 3 times as wide as
like
Florida.
The Virgin Islands?
How did it not hit all of the Bahamas?
Because the Bahamas go all the way out to Puerto Rico, and there's a bunch of them. Some of them are further
like
south.
The Virgin Islands. There's a bunch of them that it could very easily miss.
Well, I don't own a globe.
Clearly.
You do have a computer and can pull up Google Maps.
Yeah.
You've seen my processing power. I cannot.
No, that you can do. Running a stream you cannot do. But yes. Speaking
for some reason, John Bolton.
I'm sure you have enough RAM to run Google Maps. Come on, bruh.
Hurricane Dorian is now a Category 4, but remains a dangerous, slow-moving storm. Life-threatening conditions will persist throughout the week, including hurricane and tropical storm force winds, storm surge, and flash flooding. Listen to your state and local officials. See, now, the issue with Hurricane Dorian not making landfall is what really kills a hurricane is it making landfall. Now, the fact that it's not making landfall means it's still in the water, and the water is keeping it circulating, and it could literally go up the entire East Coast.
You're right, but the further north it goes, it starts pulling in cooler and cooler water, and that will slow it down. Because it takes so much energy to make that colder water into vapor and get it blowing around that it loses energy the colder water it sucks up.
It's the hottest month of summer, and tell it to Hurricane Sandy.
Right, but it's not expected. It's going to literally scrape the Carolinas and then blow back out into the Atlantic. It's not going to hit Virginia. It's not going to hit the Chesapeake. They might see some storm surges because it's literally going to be a couple dozen miles off the coast. But they're not going to get the winds. They're not going to get smacked like Florida's about to get smacked tomorrow morning.
And also, Jay Fry, to be fair, the hottest time of the year is between July and August. Now we're in the downswing.
No,
Yes, but it was just the hottest month of the year.
Yeah.
The water is still going to be at its warmest.
It will, and the water takes forever to heat up, and it takes forever to cool down.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
So it's still increasing in temperature, and well, it's probably going to start falling here in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, the water is as hot as it's going to get pretty much right now, and for the next couple of weeks.
Which would be nice because I was out all day today smoking outside at work, and it got so hot today, 95 degrees, just pissy. And it was really bright too, so I was squinting.
Even at that high altitude, you were sweating.
Squinting. I said I was squinting at the bright light.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, at 95 degrees, I was sweating to the moldies.
Yeah, they cut off our air conditioning today. I'm not very happy with my company.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Why would they do that?
I'm not sure. I think
Because
it has
it's
something
September?
to do with Labor Day.
Do you guys remember when Matt used to do streams with and he didn't have the air conditioner on, so they would end like on time?
Oh yeah, because of the sound, the ambient noise in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time past.
Oh. All right, we got anything else? I could throw up the Hangout link and we can get out of here.
We didn't talk about Comey, but there's not much to say other than he got the Clinton
I
treatment.
don't fucking care. Please just go away already.
Well, the only thing that bugged me about it was that smug ass tweet of his. Is like, well, I don't expect an apology, but just some acknowledgement would be nice. Like, you fucking
No, go away,
dickhole.
Like, dude, you dumbass! You thought it was okay to keep shit. It wasn't yours. This wasn't yours. All right, link's been posted. I'll also send it over on Twitter and see if we have any takers. Oh, that was the wrong thing. I clicked the thingy.
We're really going to keep
I
this
forgot
one to
that.
an hour? That's impressive.
Huh?
We're going to keep this one to an hour.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of guests.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Gotta
We'll
leave
burn
the
out
audience
very
wanting
quickly.
more.
Yeah, it's kind of this denouement would go on forever and not be nearly as exciting as the last 45 minutes.
All right, let's go to the Hangouts and talk about TV shows and movies.
Sounds like a plan.
Steven, if you're here, click the link. All right, everybody have fun working the rest of the week like schlubs.
Work hasn't
I gotta-
stopped, fucker. Jesus
You
Christ.
know what kills me is I had a not 3-day. My 4-day weekend was canceled because, or my 3-day weekend. I don't work. I work 3 days off, 4 days. But I didn't have a 4-day weekend this time or a 3-day weekend this time because I had to work Monday. It's like, son of a bitch. Everybody else got it, just not me. Yeah, exactly. Plus, I worked 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then I go in at 5 p.m. tomorrow. So I've gotten 5 hours of sleep today.
Ooh, that's rough.
You
guys Kevin Costner fans?
Not really.
Huh?
I mean, I don't hate him, but
Have you guys watched Yellowstone? God damn, that's a good show.
No, I haven't.
Well, if you like either westerns or The Godfather, you might like Yellowstone because it's kind of a combination of the two.
have you seen Dances with Wolves?
No.
Okay. Watch
Oh,
Dances with Wolves and then get back to us.
Okay. I'm actually, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure my mom has it recorded on VHS.
How is that helpful?
I don't know. It's just a funny fact.
You could probably put it and find it on Netflix.
Amazon Prime it is. Let's go.
I think it's on one of
Probably
them.
there too.
Yeah,
I did see it
probably
somewhere.
So.
I mean, it's a good movie. I'll give it that much.
Yeah, no, haven't seen it.
I have, so I'm saying. I think it was Netflix. Is where I saw it. Are we off the air?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for everybody to wrap up and say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oh, no, I don't want to say goodbye.
Fucking, I
Fine,
don't give
go
a
in.
shit.
Till later or something. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Damn it. Good night, everybody.
Okay, Dances with Wolves is not on Netflix.